The one thing to do to wait to make a woman actually chase you and hunt you down like a freaking thing. So the best way to make a woman chase you is this. Number one, stop chasing her. Stop trying to pursue her. Stop it. Just forget about chasing her. Women love to be chased. The more you chase her, the more mental energy you expend on her, the less likely she is to chase you. Number two, stop trying to control the situation. Control things in your life that you can actually control, like your passion, running, roaring, not literally roaring, but you know what I'm saying. Number three, when you do contact her, treat her as if she was a female who is a best friend, a co-worker, just a friend. Don't treat her like a woman you like. Treat her like how you would talk to a girl who's interested in you. And I'm sure you have girls in your life who you know have liked you. Talk to her like that and see how much better it goes. Also, I offer coaching. If you want coaching in any of these topics, how to make a woman chase you and anything in your love advice or your life, DM me on Instagram or let me know in the comments down below. So good luck in your journey on how to make her chase you. Remember, she's just a human. Humanize her.
The first thing to make a girl chase you is that you must indirectly imply that you have options. You don't want to like throw it in her face like, oh, look how many girls I'm seeing, look how many girls want me. But they have to know deep down that you are desired by other girls. And the way you do that, like I said in my last video, is by implementing a social media strategy. And the way I do this is by on my stories, I'll post that I'm out to eat, but I never show who I'm out to eat with. Even if I'm with one of my guy friends or whatever, I'm not going to show them because that gets them wondering in their head like, who is he out to eat with? Or I dress up in a nice outfit. Where is he going?
Hi everybody, back in the workplace, and in the present video, we will examine how to allow a lady to pursue you and how to dominate that persona and how to really make it way simpler than anything you've heard. Point number one, activities are equivalent to easy. Never make a respectable attempt. Your activities, as the need might arise to put on a show of being faultless. It requires you to put on a show of being sleek. It necessitates to fall off that you're essentially making a solid attempt. One of the fastest ways you can significantly improve this is by never rethinking yourself. You can do this by continuously conversing with lucidity and purpose in your discourse. However, not just that, you can become acclimated to responding to questions unequivocally, judiciously, such as yes as a last sentence or no as a total sentence. At the point when you get into the mentality that says, well, I feel like that won't work, that isn't solid, harmonious, manly energy. That will be the sort of energy that persuades her to think that you are not really pre-chosen. For men whose activities seem easy, the lady in all actuality does try and notice that you're attempting. At the point when you can sidestep her consistent mind and you tap into that base nature, that is the point at which you really open her most profound cravings and her most profound dreams. Be that as it may, the truth of the matter is most men simply don't have the foggiest idea how to make it happen. The most important phase in dominating this is you need to seem effortless. The perfection in your voice must be there. You essentially need to comprehend who you are has not really driven you to the best outcome, and that implies, as opposed to suspecting, you want to change to be better. You really want to let yourself know that you can be unique and that it's all right to appear as something else. It's great to adjust in an alternate range of abilities. Assuming you adjust this different range of abilities, what will happen is you will get the sort of results that you need. Number two is pre-choice. You should go about as though you have different ladies, regardless of whether you do. You need to counterfeit it until you make it. Here's the reason. You should have different ladies, and if not, you need to look as though you could. This is so significant. Ladies go where worth is introduced. Worth can be introduced by strolling into a bar or to a club with a lady on your shoulder. Worth can be introduced by being courageous of moving toward the whole gathering of 3 to 4 ladies and having the certainty to acquaint yourself and really get to know them without a plan. Anything the case is, you should be pre-chosen. Ladies like power. Ladies like strong men, yet the vast majority of men out there have zero power. They're not really fruitful. They're not really of high status or top quality positioning. They're not really famous people. They're not renowned competitors. That is the tiny basis of men. How does a regular person guarantee that they can come up as though they had no need to bring that up again previously? The principal thing that you have some control over is your body. In particular, you have some control over your nonverbal communication. Assuming you're slumped, you can loosen up your shoulders with your chest up. Assuming you are overweight, you can get fit. Assuming you have free loose dress that addresses a lazy pig, you can dress to accommodate your character. You need to look as though you are pre-chosen. What's most significant in seeming pre-chosen is your certainty radiates through when everything matches, when you sound, the manner in which you look, when you talk, when you dress, the manner in which you sound. It's like the entire bundle meets up. It's like she can take a gander at you and distinguish you and put you into a class and compartmentalize you into her head. How folks veer off track with ladies truly fast is their way of behaving doesn't coordinate. Perhaps on instant message, they have the balls to be super coquettish and very personal. However, in actuality, they're abnormal and they talk like trash or they're attempting to play get to know you. She's simply staying there thinking, all things considered, I had exorbitant interest. However, you're attempting to be my sweetheart. You can't bungle men who are pre-chosen. They have a reliable persona. They're certain and they're compatible in themselves. They know what their identity is. They know who they need to be. They know how they sound. They know where that discussion is going and they're not really hesitant to go there since they need to go there. She's either coming ready or she's not. On the off chance that she's not, see you later, which carries me to my next point. Here's zero. You can't mind. You can't think often about anything with regards to ladies by any means. In any event, for those of you that have long-haul sweethearts or relationships, the Consider Zero guideline is one of the most significant, and that is on the grounds that feelings as a man basically doesn't help you out. You can strongly evoke feelings out of that lady through eye-to-eye connection, being a tease, grinning, sneering, sub-correspondence, and prodding quiet. It's like you can feel that energy. These will make you strong for a lady without you as the fella getting profound. This is so key. He who minds less has the power. He who minds less has the power. At the point when you can go back and forth however you see fit, you can unreservedly put yourself out there the way that you'd like with no feeling of dread toward dismissal. With practically no anxiety toward culpable. You can carry on with life according to your very own preferences as you are a fellow, and you're not really subject to your feelings. Your feelings are subject to you, and her feelings begin to become reliant upon you when you know how to rescue them once again from her. Next, you need to play to really win. Many folks simply play not to lose. What does it resemble to play to win with a lady? Indeed, you as a high-worth man or you showing up as pre-chosen, you won't hesitate to take the discussion where it needs to go. I'll give you an example. Suppose I know I hate web-based dating. A lady isn't guaranteed to take a gander at how you figured she would. The normal 99% will stay there on that date and solace her and afterwards say, "Indeed, it was an incredible date. It was decent knowing you and he squandered an hour and paid for the date." All things considered, the person who is totally playing to win values his time to such an extent. He's able to simply leave or he'll in a real sense get up and he'll say, "No doubt, I don't think this date is for me. I'll see you later." You could feel that that is inconsiderate. However, you need to do these things or you won't be sufficiently strong to take the actions that you want to. You will see while you're addressing ladies, she'll get to a specific purchase in temperature. You will see this through grins, through her causing a commotion, through her sneering at you. You will see when she's in an uplifted responsiveness state of mind. You want to snatch her and kiss her in that general area assuming you needed to. You will profit by the brief instant developments, the brief instant choices, the brief instant regions that you're removing the discussion from slim air. You need to trust yourself that you're taking the smart action, and that is what's hot. That is what's appealing to ladies. At the point when you include full trust inside yourself to take the smart action, the move naturally turns out to be correct. Commonly on the grounds that you have the certainty and conviction in yourself to let yourself know it is correct. Ladies are the beneficiaries of your energy. At the point when you play to win, that's what she feels, and she normally feels you. This even comes from sub-correspondence. This comes from snatching her hand, holding her hand, and things of that nature. You can begin to advance these signals in a man-to-woman to experience your desired way. It's a secret hack. When you at long last let yourself, you must be alright with your own sexuality. The issue is most men are not really happy with accepting to themselves that they are intimate creatures. Since they can't acknowledge that, they're skirting the real issue. They're going on dates they care very little about, they're addressing these ladies, playing get to know you for a really long time when in fact he needed to take action or kiss her quite a while in the past. For a great deal of you out there, do you need a buddy or a relationship? I've been in a drawn-out relationship for more than 2 years, going on 3. There is no ups or downs, there is no forced backs, there is no confusing correspondence. Why? Since I'm experiencing the manner in which I let myself know I would. For some of you, you need to comprehend this can go past pickup, this can go past game. I genuinely comprehend that a ton of you truly do need a friend. A great deal of you truly do maintain that a lady should invest energy. A ton of you do need a lady who can go into your life and be a tremendous advantage. That is fine. That is typical. That is not a problem. Yet, your conceptive potential, your relationship potential as a man, what your identity is will be reliant upon learning these things. Regardless of whether you have a relationship, that is not guaranteed to imply that you were unable to go out and get 5 ladies tomorrow. When you know how to do this, you at last become the chooser in addition to the one ready to be picked. To wrap things up, find her shortcomings and play on it. Play on her shortcomings. You will find ladies have specific crimps. There are a few ladies where suppose that you're kissing them. They get exceptionally powerless or extremely delicate when you snatch the rear of their neck. There's sure eye-to-eye connection or certain signals you can do where she'll try and make statements like, "For what reason would you say you are gazing at me in such a way?" Or on the other hand, "I have zero control over myself when you gaze at me in such a way." There are things you will see every lady has that debilitate her. You want to play on those. At the point when you in all actuality do play on those, your activities need to seem easy. This is coming from the outlook of you being sure and you being compatible inside your own game. So hit the like button, remark and buy in, and we will see you in the following one.